What up, gang? This Ken Zark, Ken Zillion, Zika Milligan, the villain Trillion, and you're back on Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Ultimax. We, looks like we finished all of the side ones. Well, not really side ones, but, you know, all the ones leading up to this. So now it's time to get into this. This is chapter 11. Imminent danger. Let's get into it. Hold on, we in Tartarus, bro. What? Tartar sauce?
Yosuke! Chie!
Hold on. After shielding me from the enemy's attack, Yosuke and Chie stagger a bit before crumpling. I try to prop them both up. What is going on here? Did he summon a persona?
Such trouble you've caused. Thanks to you, I'm forced to show myself.
The calm tone brings my confused mind back to reality. The same show we just defeated is standing nonchalantly before me. Or is it really the same show? That naked hostility and horrific madness from earlier is gone. The one standing here now is utterly calm and collected and has an intensely intimidating aura about him.
Who are you?
I'm Sho Minazuki. We are Sho Minazuki.
We are Venom. Hold on. We are Ermac. I immediately recall what Sho said about that guy before. I get it now.
I see. So there are two personalities within you. You have a split personality.
No way! Seriously?
That isn't strictly correct. I awakened within this child, and I exist to grant his wish. That's why I'm using that thing.
That thing?
It doesn't seem to be about Adachi. Is it a persona? But it's hard to believe that what we've been through up to now was created by a human acting alone. Most likely some otherworldly being is involved in this, just like the last year's case.
This child's heart was warped due to great suffering at the hands of man. I must eradicate all that lives to win back peace for him.
Impossible. He's going to win back peace by wiping out every living thing. Minazuki is serious about this. He'd go as far as to destroy the world for Sho's sake.
Good will it do to make the world that way? Humans can't live on their own.
That's your perspective. He's unlike you, though, and requires help from no one. Are you that scared of a world with no allies?
No, you're wrong. People grow by living together with others. That's how they're able to
Tell
better
him,
themselves.
Narukami.
As I said, that's your perspective. Sadly, you have no more friends to save you.
Minazuki casts a gaze behind me to the hallway back there.
Seeing as none of them are rushing in, your other friends must have fallen somewhere along the line.
I can't help my voice from trembling. It's true there's an uneasiness somewhere in my heart. I keep wondering, why hasn't anyone come yet? And is everyone really okay?
Damn it! You don't listen to that guy! Yeah, we're fine, so...
You shouldn't try and act tough. You're on the brink of death. What use would you be? Actually, perhaps you were a hindrance to begin with. Isn't that right, Narukami? Since you seem more accomplished than them.
Yosuke and Chie are at a loss for words. Yosuke, Chie, don't listen to him, I swear! Only Adachi continues to gaze upon us quietly as we struggle to find a retort from Minazuki.
Narukami, why not cast them aside? Then you'll be able to fight freely. Or are you unable to fight properly without these bonds you speak of? Your weakness is propped up by others, as is the rest of yours. Protecting your wounded comrades will result in your death.
A shadow-like persona appears behind Minazuki. No, I'm still trying to shield these two. If I dodge it, Yosuke and Chie will be...
You forget about us! You at least gotta... That's right! Don't let us drag you down!
What? What are you saying?
How does it feel? You are about to be slain because of your precious friends. These are indeed bonds, but only in the sense that they restrain you. Don't you think it would be better to remain alone?
I ignore Minazuki and concentrate on his persona. Can I repel his attack while protecting my friends behind me? How? At that moment, Minazuki makes his move.
Izanagi!
I muster all my strength and send my persona at his, but it's easily repelled and I fall to my knees from the force. It's no use! I can't completely block Minazuki's attack so long as I'm unable to move an inch. Seeing me off balance, Minazuki's persona draws back his blade to finish me off.
Let's end this.
If I jump back now, I could dodge his blade, but then I'd leave Yosuke and Chie open. Damn it, what do I do? I'll keep my legs from reflexively dodging. Strangely, I don't feel afraid. I believe in them. Even if I fall, my friends will protect this town.
Persona! Persona!
Yes, sir. Two personas appear before my eyes as if cutting through the red fog. They block the incoming attack from Minazuki's persona. The sound of running footsteps draws near. Before I can even turn around, I hear two voices.
Yukun! Senpai, are you alright?
Yeah.
That's right. My friends aren't a burden to me. I've made it this far because they were with me. I'm not strong at all, but as long as I have my bonds with them, I can do whatever I have to. Sho, why can't you see that?
More imbeciles. It seems deploying doppelgangers made from shadows wasn't enough.
Don't move. Get away from Yukun, or I won't show any mercy.
No need for histrionics. I'll concede now without them. Though, should I at least get rid of Narukami first?
No, they look exhausted from their battle so far. But Minazuki doesn't seem to be suffering at all. Just ignore me and save Yosuke and Chie.
Sounds like a bad plan. Haven't you ever heard the saying, the cornered stag is most dangerous? I don't think you have time or energy to waste.
Though Naoto is standing at the ready, her eyes open wide at the voice that interrupted us. It's the natural reaction for anyone who was involved in that case.
No. Why are you here? Ah! Whoa! What is this shaking?
It's begun. I'll be taking my leave. All that's left is to see this through.
Nyx! That's not Nyx. That's not Nyx. It gave off that same creepy feeling, so I immediately thought of Nyx. It's really crazy how music like can hit you in a way where it's like you hear one note and you immediately like, oh, what the fuck? A second I hear the Nyx song, I immediately get like, oh shit. Oh, yeah, but this isn't Nyx. It just made me think of it. Minazuki looks up at the creaking ceiling, then turns his back to us, as if we hold no interest for him.
Hold it!
Naoto and Labras, deciding they can't let him escape, fan out to flank Minazuki. I'm not sure now's the time to fight him. But it's too late now. I ready my own sword again and we all surround Minazuki.
You truly love to swarm, don't you? You find your strength by herding together. But there are enough persona fragments now. I have no need to deal with you anymore.
Ow.
What is this? My legs.
This again.
Minazuki's eyes begin to shine blood red and we lose control of our bodies. It's that power that held us down at the school gate. No, it's even worse than that. It's got us all in its grip.
I'm overtaxed. I've been relying on this borrowed power too much. Though now is not the time to hold back.
Minazuki's expression seemed to harden for a moment. But in the next instant he takes a great leap, farther than humanly possible, and descends before the giant door. He disappears beyond that door and the heavy sound of the door closing echoes through the room. All we could do was watch him go. Fortunately, his exit finally released us from the power that was holding us in place. We have to pursue him at once. However, as if taking his place, we hear the sound of approaching footsteps from the fog.
I'll take over from here. Let's begin.
Bring on the ring!
Mitsuru's shadow, now it's not. Oh yeah, we never saved Mitsuru. At the fur-clad woman's command, red pillars fall into the four corners of the room. She popped out of nowhere and said, let's get cracking. I know this woman.
Mitsuru-san?
No, that's a fake.
Where's Minazuki?
He's gone already. Hey, not to butt in, but don't you think you're in over your heads a little this time? Didn't you see his power? You're up against more than just that brat.
Adachi, who had put some distance between us without us noticing, speaks in his usual carefree tone from outside the invisible walls. It's true that Minazuki's power isn't normal. Does that mean that Sho received power from something beyond human understanding, just like Adachi did once?
I mean, don't you think it's a little late? He said he has all the persona fragments he needs. So all that's left is to summon that thing, and then jam the fragments he's gathered into... That might have hurt. What was that for?
You speak too much, imbecile. Should I deal with you instead?
Whoa, no way! Where'd you get that idea? All right then. I did try to warn you guys.
Adachi waves to us while leaving the classroom. Before I can even consider the message he left us with, the fake Mitsuru points her rapier at us.
Now it's time for your execution. I'll send you all to the afterlife, one after another.
Let's send Narukami. Ow.
Final.
It ends here. Artemisia.
Keep it up, you have the lead. You can defeat them. It's only natural that we'd win.
It's only natural. It's only natural. The red pillars shatter and the fake Mitsuru melts. The persona fragments that the melting fake spits out float up, becoming a ribbon of golden light flowing to the top of the tower. We were able to escape danger, but the damage we've taken isn't light. It doesn't hurt either. We can't just run off and chase after Minazuki immediately.
In any case, let's sort the situation out.
To give Yosuke and Chie some time to recover, we agreed to Naoto's suggestion and start sifting through all the information and speculations we have.
Sho is conspiring with the other Minazuki, and they enveloped this town in red fog. They then set things up so that we would fight our fakes here. When persona users fight inside the red fog, their persona is carved off into fragments, which are being harvested at the top of this tower.
So the whole time, this P1 climax was just to gather our persona fragments, right?
Right. And Sho and Minazuki are planning on using the gathered persona fragments on whatever it is they're summoning with this tower.
But what's Sho going through so much fuss to summon?
How they intend to use the persona fragments on this summoned entity, and what effects it'll have, remain to be seen.
Yeah, but Minazuki said he was gonna eradicate all living things by summoning this being. We can't let that happen.
He's gotta be bringing back Nyx.
Minazuki's trying to fix it so no one else but Sho exists anymore, right? That's pretty serious.
If that's what he's up to, we don't have much time left. We gotta hurry and stop him. Oh, hold on a sec. There's something I was wondering about.
Huh? What is it?
Yeah, that Minazuki guy told you he didn't have a split personality, right, Yukon?
Yeah, I definitely heard him say that.
And, that's what made me think that maybe there's a plume of dusk stuck in him.
Huh?
What do you mean? Well, I told Naoto-kun this before, but the plume of dusk has to do with creating Aigises in my hearts, right? When I met Minazuki, the plume of dusk inside me resonated, like when I first met Aigis. So if Sho doesn't have split personality, but that Minazuki was a personality that showed up later, it got me wondering. Huh?
But how? Why? No, it's possible, thinking about it. Mitsuru-san suspected that Labrys' kidnapper had ties to the Kirijo group. I looked into it as well, but during the reign of Koetsu Kirijo, Mitsuru-san's grandfather, a CEO of the Kirijo group, they performed many inhumane experiments, which led to the various shadow-related crises that Mitsuru-san's group continues to deal with. I wouldn't be surprised if Sho was a victim of one of the experiments from that time.
So, are you saying Sho had one of those plume thingies stuck into him as an experiment?
According to my theory, yes.
Seriously?
That's crazy. A heavy silence falls over us. If Sho's past was that horrible, it's no wonder he hates the world. I don't give a fuck. I'd expect nothing less from the victim of inhumane human experimentation, artificially born and then covered up. He probably doesn't even know the importance of the bonds that people form.
Either way, we must hurry on. If we can rescue Mitsuru-san, she may be able to tell us more.
Everyone nods and we begin to head to the top of the tower. Not one person has mentioned a word about our friends who aren't with us. Rise, Kanji, Teddy, Yukiko, and the other shadow operatives fighting alongside Labrys. But it's not because we're not worried about them. It's that we believe in our friends to go look after themselves, rather than go back to town and check on them. We can trust in them and put all our energy into climbing this tower. We have to move fast if we want to prevent Sho and Minazuki's plan, and protect the town that's so precious to us. Plus, we need to know what Adachi's really up to. Labrys and I lend our respective shoulders to Yosuke and Chie, who are still recovering from their injuries. As we climb the stairs to the top of the tower, we thought the distorting stairs would lead to another maze-like hallway, but they only go further and further up.
Hey, we're at the end. There's a door. This is the door to the rooftop, right?
I'm going to open it.
Everyone nods and Naoto opens the door. What we see beyond it is a bizarre area we've never laid eyes on before. Outside what looks like a landing, an enormous red moon shines bright in the sky. There are countless cross-like objects embedded all over the ground too, making it seem like an execution ground.
Where is this?
It's not part of Yasogami High. That much is certain. I've never seen this area before.
Hey, over there! Is that Mitsuru-san?
Just like we saw in the Midnight Channel, Mitsuru is bound to the cross Chie points to. Is she unconscious? Her head hangs limp and she doesn't react to Labrys calling her name. As we try to hurry over to her, a figure moves to block our way.
Deploying enclosed battlefield. You will go no further.
The summoned red pillars fall from the sky and surround us. Even here, they're forcing these battles on us. Is that Aigis?
I've been waiting for you, sister.
You ain't Aigis. You're a fake too.
Labrys is right. That burning golden hue in the figure's eyes is a dead giveaway that it's a fake.
Indeed, I am a fake, sister. But is the distinction necessary for us?
What?
We are weapons forged in the shape of humans. Aren't we all fakes from the start?
Fakes of humans.
Have you forgotten? We have no comrades. You even fought and killed your sister units, no?
Damn it! Labrys, don't listen to her!
Labrys' past is filled with gruesome memories of battle. Her makers advanced the product line by having her prototypes fight each other. She was forced to destroy her sister units, basically kill the rest of her family, but...
It's okay, Yosuke.
What? But...
Labrys will be alright.
That's right. In the P1 Grand Prix, Labrys faced the shadow within her and accepted it. Our Labrys standing with us now shouldn't be swayed by such a cheap trick.
What's wrong, sister? Do you not hate humans?
Yeah, I do hate humans.
Oh.
Then,
But not like how you mean it.
sister,
As much as I got a grudge against humans, It was humans that saved me.
Talk.
Yeah, the ones who made me did horrible things to me. To all the ones in my model.
Talk.
But hating all humans because of them is wrong. I like you, Kun, and Mitsuru-san, and all the rest of them. It ain't right for you to destroy the world they all live in.
Talk.
How unfortunate. I would have thought that you could understand my master, Sho Minazuki's desire for solitude.
His solitude.
Don't waste your breath. I will see you die here, sister.
Bro wants to destroy the world. You can get a crib, bro. Like, move to the forest or something. I don't know. What do you... The fake Aegis charges toward Labrys at high speeds. This isn't good. Labrys is tired of supporting Chie and is no position to fight back. I have the same problem propping up Yosuke too. Which leaves the only person to deal with this... Which leaves only one person who can deal with this right now.
Naoto, I'm counting on you.
You don't have to tell me.
Naoto's persona, summoned with perfect timing, stops the fake Aegis' attack and forces it back.
Naoto-kun!
Great move, Naoto!
You really helped, Naoto-kun.
Nonsense.
Let's make ourselves clear. As long as we're around, we won't allow you to so much as lay a finger on Labrys. I don't know what
Bitch.
kind of solitude you or your creator is suffering, but we don't lightly forgive anyone who hurts our friends.
Then
Bitch.
there is nothing more to discuss. Releasing limiters, switching to battle mode, annihilating targets.
We gotta send Labrys. Naoto and Narukami can't handle that. I mean, in gameplay they probably could, but they can't handle all that. Aegis going full power? They can't handle that.
Final.
You have a strong match.
Okay, how do I do the down, down, down? Wait, I didn't read the info. Long distance. Yo, get away from me! Woo! It hit!
Looks like you need punishing.
Oh! Oh, that was kind of cold. I like that. That was kind of cold. I like that. That was actually kind of cold. The fake Aegis begins to melt away. As everyone runs toward Mitsuru, I think about what the fake Aegis said. I would have thought you could understand my master Sho Minazuki's desire for solitude. What I sensed from Sho when I met him was an intense, insane hatred for everything in this world. What could have pushed him so far that he decided to pursue an outrageous goal like destroying the world?
Mitsuru-san!
Where am I? Labrys, you came.
Mitsuru-san, are you all right?
Yes. But aren't you all a bit too close?
Mitsuru comes to and we all look her in the face. She seems pretty exhausted, but she does appear to be fully conscious.
I'm so glad. I'm sorry I'm late. Jeez, look how beat up you are.
Thank you, Labrys. Narukami, I thank you and your friends as well. But first, I must apologize. I said I would guarantee your security, but see how that turned out. We had almost identified the culprit, but...
What are you saying? You don't have to apologize now. Nobody cares.
Damn. While we wait for Mitsuru to recover, we share what we've learned so far with her. About this town, about Sho and Minazuki, and about their plan to call something terrible down.
Sho Minazuki, huh? How ironic that he would mimic his father's actions.
Oh right. According to Naoto's account, when she and Lapras met Minazuki for the first time, Minazuki called the Shadow Operatives the ones who killed Sho's father. Going by what Mitsuru just said, I'd say she knows something about who Sho is. Maybe she can give us the missing piece of the puzzle to crack this case. That is, apart from the mystery of who or what Sho is trying to summon.
I see. Shuji Ikutsuki was his...
Oh, Ikutsuki? Was his dad? Who willingly cracked that corny ass nigga? Mitsuru slowly closes her eyes and nods at Naoto's murmurings. Shuji Ikutsuki is the name of Sho's father.
The Kirijo group once had a branch specializing in shadow research. It was the Kirijo Ergonomics Research Laboratory, Ergo Research for short. My grandfather, Koetsu Kirijo, provided Ergo Research with a vast budget to perform various experiments over many years. Experiments like Labras and Igus, anti-shadow suppression weapons with humanoid bodies that harbor personas, as well as countless inhumane experiments, such as creating artificial persona users through suppressants.
Mitsuru's expression grows even sterner. The damage that the Kirijo group left behind. So their cursed legacy is why Mitsuru and his shadow operatives are so devoted to their duty of exterminating shadows.
Sho Minazuki. His name was recorded in the Ergo Research Archives as the youngest test subject. Shuji Ikutsuki was the researcher of record. Afterwards, Ergo Research was dissolved in an explosive accident, burying their research. But in the confusion, Ikutsuki saved some of it.
And that included Sho Minazuki.
Yes, there's more to the story, but I've confirmed this much in what we've deciphered thus far of Ikutsuki's personnel file. Sho Minazuki seems to have been Ikutsuki's favorite test subject.
Test subject? But he's a person! How could he do such a horrible thing?
The Kirijo group of the time was an evil place, suffused with his arrogance. It isn't hard to imagine how he was treated with Ikutsuki in charge. Minazuki was raised in a solitary environment, never interacting with anyone. I suspect his experiences from that time greatly affected the development of Minazuki's current personality.
For the first time, Mitsuru seems genuinely distressed. There's a lot on her shoulders. She wants to put an end to the scars on history that the monsters of the Kirijo group have left with her generation. But she's not alone. I'm sure Mitsuru's companions will keep supporting her, keep sharing in her burden as they walk alongside her.
Hey, Mitsuru-san. These experiments they did on Sho, were they really related to the Plume of Dusk?
That's correct. The central thrust of the experiment was to embed a plume of dusk into Minazuki.
No way! So that's what the Minazuki personality is?
Just as Labras and Naoto had thought, a plume of dust was implanted into Sho's body, which seemed like it gave birth to a new self within him. That's one mystery down, though it's not hard to imagine how cruel Shuji's experiments were, since he didn't seem to care at all about what was sacrificed for them. The thought must be reminding Labras of her own past, since I noticed her meekly lowering gaze. Yosuke hastily speaks up to lighten the mood.
Can I ask you something? Do you have any details about whatever it is he's trying to summon?
That is not going to lighten the mood.
No, I know nothing about that. But if it's similar to what we encountered at Tartarus, it's nothing welcome.
That was only to be expected, since Sho's desire is to destroy the world.
As we all share in a sinking feeling from that ominous prediction, a familiar voice echoes in everyone's mind. It's a persona communication.
Senpai, I finally got a hold of you. I'm so glad you're safe.
Voice. Rise, you're all right.
Mitsuru-senpai, are you okay? I was worried, you know.
Is that you, Yukari? You came. I'm sorry, but no. Thank you. You're always such a help to me.
I'm fine too. Kikuno-san has evacuated to safety as well.
Yamagishi, thank goodness. It seems I've also put you in danger.
After we finish confirming that we're okay, Rise raises her voice as if remembering something. Since we have no volume control on the persona comm, everyone flinches at once.
No, I forgot to connect you to Kanji and the others. Senpai, Teddy and Igus are safe too. Just a sec, I'll put you in contact with them.
She forgot something that important. After some time, we hear the familiar voices echoing in our mind again.
Yukiko? Is that you? I'm so glad. Kanji-kun and Teddy are fine too. What about you, Chie? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I got a few scratches, but it's no big deal.
Huh? Are you sure you're okay?
Yo, Senpai! Sorry we're late.
Sensei!
Damn it, Teddy, I told you to quit rubbing your runny nose on me!
They never change. Even in a situation where we can't communicate properly, the rest of them are still in our thoughts. Because we all believed in each other. We're all gathered here now without anyone telling us to do so. That's when I recall what the fake Aiga said to Labrys. I would have thought you could understand my master, Sho Minazuki's desire for solitude. If what Mitsuru told us about Sho was right, then not only did he never meet anyone who can understand his burden of solitude, he never even had the chance to form a relationship with anyone. So in that respect, there's not much separating Sho from us. If even one person had reached out to him, could any have had the chance to change too?
Sister, you came to rescue us. Thank you. I'm all right.
Aigus! Whew. I was really worried about you.
Man, it's getting crowded here. You guys really know who's who?
You're the only one who doesn't, Junpei-san. Though there are a few I haven't personally met yet either.
It seems everyone's all right. You have the devil's luck.
After both our investigation team and Mitsuru's shadow operatives are done being relieved that the others are safe, we have a big round of introductions. But the more I learn about them, the stranger their group seems. A costumed hero, a baseball coach, a middle school student, and a dog? It's already surprising to see so many other Persona users, but these ones are, well, unique.
Quite a spirited crowd. But don't let your guard down yet. The battle isn't over.
Mitsuru smiles upon saying so. It hasn't been long since we met Mitsuru and her people, but I can tell just by overhearing their exchange that they're bound by a strong trust just like we are. With the battles behind us for now, everyone naturally starts having a friendly chat. I decided to take the opportunity to bring up what I was just thinking about with Mitsuru.
Mitsuru-san, I'd like to talk to you about Sho.
You wish to save him yourself. Is that what you were about to say?
Huh?
It's written all over your face. It would hardly be a surprise to hear you say it. There are many things to sympathize with regarding Minazuki's past. He too is a victim of the Kirijo group's dark side. Still, that does not give him license to endanger the world or hurt people. It doesn't change the fact that he is an enemy who must be defeated. Yet, you still wish to save him, correct?
Yes.
If Sho wished for the world's destruction because of the solitude forced on him, then we know how to save him from that. Mitsuru lets me finish and fixes me with a solemn gaze.
Either way, things must be settled with Minazuki. We should brace ourselves.
Right, we can't lose this one.
Indeed, it's true that our enemy is powerful. But no matter how far apart we are, if we keep believing in each other, we'll always come back together. And that fact gives us great strength.
Another earthquake!
Uh-oh. Isn't it getting stronger?
Huh? This is... Careful, everyone! It stinks of shadows!
What?
Everyone instantly tenses up. The relaxed mood is shattered and Rise raises her voice, embracing herself.
Wait, this can't be!
What's wrong, Kujikawa?
It's shadows. Countless shadows are gathering at this tower. What? I'm picking up shadow readings. 20, 30, they keep coming. No, we can't stop them. The shadows are passing through here. It looks like they're heading to the top of the tower. Wait.
What's wrong, Rise?
What's this? The shadows that were already at the top are merging together.
Shadows are merging together. Something tells me that the summoning that Sho mentioned has already begun. And a quick glance around tells me everyone else is thinking the same thing. When I look down from the edge of the tower, the horde of shadows has already swallowed the ground and is trying to cover the tower. This is bad. Rise's group is still near the tower's base, and Kanji's group is somewhere around the middle. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before the shadows reach them. What do I do? Should I call them here at once, or should we head on down to them? But if we do that, we can't do anything about the summoning that's going to happen any minute.
We'll hold things here.
Huh?
What are you surprised for? Of course we'd say that. You're the ones closest to the top.
You're right. Mitsuru, this is no time to fool around. Leave this to us so you can get to the roof.
What? But...
Mitsuru-senpai, you can't lose focus. Don't worry, we're pretty tough.
Yukari.
All right. It's a bit lonely here, but I'll do my best for your sake, Sensei.
Teddy.
Go, young man. There's no time to be indecisive. The bases are loaded, so go out swinging.
Junpei.
Mitsuru raises her head and looks at us. Her expression is pure determination. You can tell she's made up her mind to trust in her companions, and that's that.
All three groups, separate and intercept the shadows. Yamagishi, Yukari, Kujikawa. Head to the lower levels. Destroy the enemy, but take caution. Akihiko, work with those on the middle level and block as many shadows as you can. Don't bother giving chase to whatever gets past you. We'll remain here and intercept the shadows as Narukami advances to the highest point of the tower.
Me?
You're the least injured of us all, and considering your skill, you're the most logical choice to send.
Please go, Senpai. We'll protect this place.
Yeah! I'm getting psyched. Go on ahead, Yukun.
Go get him, partner. Make sure you pull this off for our sake.
I'm counting on you, Yukun. You can't let Sho get his way. Go put an end to this.
With that, all of us here, and probably the ones still on the lower and middle levels, nod at once. Everyone gives me a supportive push and I take a step forward.
You understand, right? Don't do anything reckless. And...
I understand. I'll come back. If I can't do it, then I'll ask for help. There's no shame in leaning on your friends after all. No matter how many times I fail or make mistakes, I can do anything with them. I won't give up.
I knew someone once who I suspect thought the same way.
For an instant... My gold. For an instant, Mitsuru's eyes are hazy, thinking of something or someone else. But the moment passes, and at once her steely eyes are turned to the countless shadows surrounding us by climbing the tower's outer
We
wall.
will clear a path for Narukami. Is everyone in place?
Yeah!
Yes, of course.
Leave it to us.
Mitsuru gives the order, and everyone readies themselves to move. The shadows appearing one after another seem intent on completely swarming the stairs. I'm on my way to now.
Once we get the signal, everyone attack! Here goes. 1, 2...
On Fuke and Risei's signal, everyone dashes towards the whirling torrent of shadows. They form a powerful shockwaves that come together, pushing back the limitless mass of shadows, mowing them down. A path clears in the center of the black wave, and I run towards it as fast as my legs will carry me.
We're all counting on you!
It's not just everyone in the investigation team. Right now, the hopes of Mitsuru's shadow operatives are pinned on me too. I can't waste the opportunity they gave me. There's no time to hesitate. Wait for me, everyone. To be continued. When I come to, I'm surrounded by blue. I'm seated in the usual place, in the usual room. Why did they summon me now? Actually, it's probably because of my situation that they summoned me. There's no need to be impatient. I already know that this place exists outside of time.
You seem surprisingly calm. Your third ordeal has arrived. Do you think you can overcome it?
I don't answer. Whether I can do it or not isn't the question. I have to do it. As if seeing my determination, Margaret gives me a satisfied smile.
I see. Your mind is already made up. And that's a fitting answer for you.
What is Sho trying to summon? How is he gonna use the persona fragments?
Just as I'm about to ask her to tell me if she knows, Margaret cuts me off.
All I can do is watch over your journey. What is happening in your town must be ascertained with your own eyes.
Honestly, I knew she'd say that. I can only shake my head and smile. Instead, I decide to ask something that's been bothering me all this time.
Is Marie alright?
Marie is fighting desperately right now. Calamities in your town directly affect her. Your actions will decide the girl's fate.
Just as I thought. She seemed so weak when I saw her because the abnormalities in this town are affecting her. It's like I've got one more thing to fight for.
One last thing. The young man who rejects everything and wishes to destroy the world? You hold the key to his salvation. Depending on what you choose, you may be able to awaken him as an official guest.
Show is a guest? What's that supposed to mean? Just as I'm about to ask, the scenery distorts and becomes hazy. When I come to again, I'm by myself standing about halfway up the stairs to the top of the tower. The long stairway finally comes to an end, and I step into the area at the top of the tower. Strange patterns are inscribed into the floor, and all around me at regular intervals are these eerie pillars. This was carefully arranged, much different from the distorted places we've seen up to now. Up above, a large vortex glows ominously, swallowing the countless shadows gathered here, and directly underneath is a giant crystal of some kind. Whatever that shining emerald thing is floating midair. And right there beside it is Sho and Adachi. I can't help but tense up, but on closer inspection, Adachi is on one knee, like he's kneeling before Sho. What's happening? Neither Sho nor Adachi has noticed me yet. I hide behind the pillars and slowly get close enough to make out their voices.
Bastard, what are you thinking? You know how important this thing is. Are you trying to ruin my plan?
Important thing, plan. That must mean the floating object over there is all the persona fragments they took from us. Yeesh. Sho was just looking down on Adachi all of a sudden. He kicked up at his body. Adachi knocked back from the direct hit and he gives a pained groan. What is the world is going on here?
That's what I said. I tried to destroy those persona fragments by striking when I saw the chance. You worthless rat. I knew you weren't worth shit. But to think you were biding your time for this. Well...
Did I hear that right? Adachi wasn't Sho's accomplice? He tried to catch Sho off guard to destroy the crystal. Then Adachi was trying to prevent Sho's plan from the very beginning.
You asked me before. You said, don't you hate this world too? Huh? That's right. Well, you were just trash I was gonna use from the start. Once everything was ready and I cut up the rest of them, I was gonna kill you slow. Still, I at least gave you the chance to have some fun, you piece of shit. I was gonna let your crap slide until I showed you the end of the world you never got to achieve. Why not? Right? Don't think we're the same, you little brat. What? What was that? You think the whole world hates you just because someone didn't treat you right. You're nothing but a little kid throwing a tantrum. You know, I seriously hate this world. Don't put me in the same shoes as a half-assed brat like you. Please? You're so finished, you bastard. I'll kill you just like you want. Sure, I'm lame. Whatever. But you don't know yet, do you? Those guys don't play around. You better be prepared. Die, you piece of shit.
Sho grabs Adachi by his collar and points his sword at the detective. I've bided my time long enough. I was hoping for a better opening, but I rush in now.
Stop it, Sho!
Sho glares at me while breathing heavily. There's nothing but hate in his stare.
Oh, you're early. Way to ruin the moment.
Is Adachi safe? I glance to check on him and feel a sigh of relief. He's hurt badly from the beating he took at the hands of an agitated Sho, but it doesn't seem to be life-threatening.
Just to be clear, I didn't do it for you guys. I just wanted to set things right for myself.
I know, you're not that type of person.
Adachi came here to honor his promise in his own way. Finding that out was more than enough for me. The load on my chest that's been there all this time is gone, and I actually feel good now.
You're such a know-it-all.
It's not very attractive.
With that typical bit of sarcasm, Adachi falls unconscious. That's when Sho suddenly barks a strange laugh. Can we kill this guy, please? Man, I hate his voice. I hate his face too.
What's so
his hair
funny?
looks stupid.
What are you guys getting all desperate for? It's disgusting. It makes me sick. I hate it when people get all goody-goody.
Care.
I'll destroy everything! Everything!
Sound like Bardock.
I'll destroy
everything! Goodness, did he pop a blood vessel? It happened all of a sudden. Like a machine blowing a fuse. Sho's enraged rant stops and he falls silent. His body goes limp like a marionette whose strings have been cut. But eventually, it spasms and stands eerily straight.
He's getting too worked up. It's a bad habit of his.
You must be the other one, Minazuki.
I didn't think you would put up this much of a fight. Perhaps I should have killed you back then after all.
Minazuki, you said then that you did all this to grant Sho's wish. But this isn't the way to save him.
And I said that's your perspective on the matter. All I'm here for is to grant this boy's wish.
Do you still not get it? That's not Sho's wish!
Are you delusional? I know the boy. I know of his hatred and his suffering. His father, Shuji Yakutsuki, abandoned this boy. He used the child for his own desires and then discarded him when he was as good as dead.
Shuji Yakutsuki.
This is the world that abandoned him.
Man, you got daddy issues. Don't punish me for that. I'm not your daddy.
That's why this boy came to detest everything about this world and wished for it all to disappear.
No, Sho just doesn't know yet. What he's been through isn't all there is to the world. It's not too late.
Silence. I know what I am. I am a shard of one who brings about death. If this boy wishes for the death of all, then I will use my true nature to destroy this world.
Ryoji, can you leave? Get out of him. What do you mean a shard of one that brings death? Like, is this god like supposed to be a chunk of Nyx? That's not it. I can tell Sho's hatred does run deep. Maybe he did wish for everything in the world to just disappear. But that's not what he truly wants deep down. Sho adores the bond between people and yearns for that himself. But because he can't have it and this world doesn't accept him, he's had to live with such dark emotions he has no idea how to deal with. He just doesn't know how to express himself. Minazuki was born from the plume of dusk, so he's just responding to Sho's darker desires. He's fixated on granting Sho's wish to destroy the world, but that's not what Sho really needs.
For Sho's sake too, I will defeat you.
Very well. Come and fight.
Kill him, Narukami! Kill him, Narukami!
Final.
And a handle. The scar-faced Dark Messiah. You think he's so cool?
What? Damn it!
Persona!
Handled. Perfect! I didn't get hit a single time. Get perfected on. Stun it on. The strike with all my strength behind it hits Minazuki and he hunches over. I take my sword back in hand and swing it with all the power I can bring to bear. Minazuki's knee is a buckle and he falls to the ground. Or so it seems.
What?
Minazuki won't fall. He supports his trembling legs with his own arms and keeps glaring at me as he tries to ready his sword again.
I'm not done yet.
Bro, just die.
Minazuki, why are you trying to grant Sho's wish?
A foolish question. I awakened within this boy. It's only natural for me to grant his
It's
desire.
only natural. Though he kept a cool head thus far, Minazuki barks his response at me. He keeps trying to stand despite his injuries, and all I see is a strong will of someone determined to protect what's important to him. Minazuki, you still don't understand. You're just like us.
Minazuki, you are strong, but you don't realize it either. Your strength.
It's founded on the strength of your bonds. It was founded on your burden of solitude. I mean, it's strength of bonds, right? I feel like, I don't know. It's founded on the strength of... He doesn't have bonds. Oh, wait. His bond with Sho. That's it. The strength of his bond with Sho. Okay.
It's founded on the strength of your bonds. I don't know exactly what you are. Since you were born from a plume of dusk, maybe you really are a shard of one who brings about death. But no matter how you hurt, or how badly you're about to fall, the power that lets you stand up for someone else, that comes from bonds.
Impossible. I am this boy's...
No one lives alone. You protected Sho and supported him all this time. You should know that by now.
That's right. No one can live by severing ties with other people. If Sho doesn't know how to do this because of the life he's led, then we just have to show him how. I'm sure even Mitsuru and the other Shadow Operatives will accept Sho, just like they did with Labris. It's such a simple thing that even the fake Aegis figured it out. So there's no way you can't see this, right, Minazuki?
I see.
What's with this sappy drama?
Oh, Lord.
You're...
Aha! You must be Sho-chan's Minazuki-kun. You're disqualified from the P1 climax. Time for you to make your
Kill him!
exit.
General Teddy.
Kagutsuchi, you bastard.
Kagutsuchi? Ew. I don't like that name.
Kagutsuchi?
Did you think I didn't know? Of course I did. I knew from the very beginning about your idea to use the power left inside Adachi baby to suppress me.
So you deduced even that.
Oh, and...
Oh. The General Teddy before... No. This thing that Minazuki called Kagutsuchi gives me a look that makes some unexplainable fear rise up in the pit of my stomach.
You, Narukami.
Oh.
You defeated this fool, so you're the champion of the P1 climax. Congratulations! Your prize is your execution.
I don't like this prize. It all happened in the blink of an eye. Minazuki, you should have been behind me, disappeared, and then the next instant he was closing in on General Teddy. And then the blade he was holding was run through General Teddy's body.
Ow. What do you think you're doing?
He does
what
not
do you
care.
intend to do with this boy, Kagutsuchi?
What am I going to do? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill him.
I'd rather you
I'll
not.
grant that brat you're so fond of what he wants. A world of solitude. But I'll be the only one there. It will be a world all for myself, where only I exist.
I'm not too interested in... Goodness, he's palming that boy head like a basketball. Oh my goodness, he got Shaq hands. General Teddy's mannerisms change and he effortlessly hoists up Minazuki, who just pierced him with his blade. The ominous, hate-drenched voice sounds like it's coming from the depths of hell. What in the world is this thing?
This body had reached its limit anyway. It's only a fake made with shadows, after all. It was never meant to support itself for long.
Oh.
Fortunately, a horde of shadows to create a vessel, and persona fragments to control it have been gathered.
What?
Well done, my puppet. It is thanks to you that everything came together so splendidly. All that's left is to fuse that brat with the shadows as a base, and then devour the persona fragments to inhabit my new corporeal form. You, Narukami. I was born when this town was enshrouded in fog. I have quite the connection with all of you.
What?
I pay no heed to others. I am the collective will of those who abandon all connections and strive to live only for themselves.
So you are the manifestation of selfishness. That's not nice.
I will incinerate everything. I will rob, murder, trample, and cast you humans down into the depths
Is
of
Bro
despair.
King Von?
My name is Hino Kagutsuchi, one who kills all who live in this world.
Don't! I'd rather you not! What called itself Hino Kagutsuchi laughs, and then a scarlet fog, incomparably thicker than before, pours out of General Teddy's body. The fog enters the helpless Minazuki through his eyes, ears, mouth, and wounds he sustained during the battle.
Bastard. Show!
As I try and rush over, General Teddy's body, which is now an empty husk, turns into a black chunk of shadow and starts to bubble as it disintegrates. At the same time, what used to be Minazuki turns its evil red gaze towards me.
How I love to hear that cry, you Narukami. What do you think? I had lent this brat my power, but my full presence is a bit different.
You're Kagutsuchi!
Ding ding ding! Good job figuring it out, dumbass! It has immense power, far beyond what Sho used when I faced him. My entire body is being crushed against my will, and my joints scream out in pain. Even my lungs are compressed, preventing me from breathing normally.
Don't worry. I won't let you die so quickly. You will live to witness my advent, and will be the first sacrifice to my power.
I won't let you do this!
Your nerve astounds me, but I wouldn't be so sure. Your allies are about to be overwhelmed by the flood of shadows.
What if Adachi just woke up and shot this nigga in the head? Like, he just woke up and was like, oh, that doesn't look very good. Just killed that nigga.
You all fought so long within this red fog, just as I planned, and you are exhausted to your very souls. You have no hope of defeating me now. My first puppet was quite useful for that purpose. I had directed it at you with the aim of harvesting your personas, but...
You mean Labrys?
Ah, is that what you call it? Had I taken your shadows for my own,
their own wills would have made them less obedient than I required. I learned that in the previous battles. Thus did I prepare this fog and my new scheme to carve away at your personas.
You came up with this new scheme really fast. You must be a smart guy.
Personas are the suppressed strength of heart. Nothing is better suited to suppress the will of shadows than that.
So that's why!
Bro, shut up! Dang. I get it. Shut up. I get it. You're evil.
now is the time for despair. This new form that you have given me.
Zakai, come turn this light off!
Behold it!
Oh? Oh! Dang, that's pretty scary. You think he can use Agidyne? The giant shadow that shows itself through the severe quaking and gust of wind slowly approaches, all while spewing out fluids that look like red stagnant blood. This is the vessel we ended up giving Hino Kagutsuchi, a giant form made from the fusion of countless shadows, a real monster. This is the body it was gathering shadows to put together, but
everyone, lend me your strength. I
will defeat this monster and return to you all. Oh snap, we actually are. Will we? Will we actually?
Is that
Izanagi!
This is the power that surpasses wrath.
Oh! What was I supposed to do about that exactly? Okay.
Damn. What?
Myriad troops!
What? Damn.
Oh! Bro, myriad troops! I don't know, bruh.
Damn.
Do it! Do the myriad troops! We need... Bro, we need a myriad troops! Please! Please! This nigga is not... This nigga ain't winning that shit. What are you expecting from me exactly? I'm not done! Come here! Woo! What is he doing? Oh, I blocked that! Woo! Oh damn, he went doubles. I thought I jumped that. Okay. Back.
This is the power that surpasses wrath.
Can I duck that? I don't know. How do I evade that? Jumping is not gonna work. How do I beat this guy? Does he take damage? Come here, I'm not done with you. Exactly. Oh, he went twice. Dang. Okay, when he yells, he goes twice. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. That wasn't exactly hard. So that wasn't really difficult. I was just stupid then. I get it.
Impossible. What power is this? How can one human's power alone be enough to best me?
Hino Kagutsuchi. That's what holds you back. The power I wield. The power we wield. It will never succumb to someone like you!
Silence, pest! I will not lose! I am stronger than anything!
Bro's never met Nyx. Hino Kagutsuchi's giant arm swings up high into the sky. This isn't good. If this place takes a direct hit from that enormous sting, never mind sweeping me off my feet, it could destroy this entire tower with all that quaking.
Persona!
Adachi? Faster than I can call my persona, the other Izanagi flies toward Kagutsuchi from behind, slashing at his giant arm and knocking it back.
Adachi-san? What are you doing? I set everything up perfect for you, and you still didn't finish it off before I woke up.
The way he scratches his head and rolls his eyes. Without a doubt, that's the Adachi I know. Did he save me? Up until now, he's just dropped hints for us here and there, never doing anything to help us out directly. Seeing me surprised at this small change, noticeable only to those who know him, Adachi furrows his brow. He's displeased in an ever so slightly embarrassed way.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? I don't have time to waste either. So let's hurry up and put it into this!
Right.
I can feel it. The two Izanagis respond to each other and melt into one. I've never felt this fusion of conflicting powers before. They eventually coalesce into a sword, which launches itself towards Hino Kagutsuchi's enormous roaring form.
Izanagi!
Magatsu Izanagi!
Oh, that's so tough. The giant sword formed from the torrent of power pierces Hino Kagetsuchi and disperses its body into fragments.
Kagetsuchi, it's over!
Oh man, that's so tough.
Impossible. How could I fall to this trickery of fans?
Trickery? Was that a Persona 5 for? I need to stop. I need to stop with that. Everything is a foreshadow to Persona 5. He said trickery in reference to Joker being the trickster. After Hino Kagetsuchi's body crumbles away, the red fog disappears little by little from our sight, and the area is covered in silence. The night sky turns black, turns back to its usual color with the beautiful moon shining in the sky.
My sincere congratulations on winning the P1 Grand Prix.
Lizzie! The sudden voice surprises me and I turn around. Standing right there is a woman in deep azure-colored clothes. Adachi's nowhere to be seen.
Elizabeth? What are you doing here?
Though what you just defeated now was different in form, it appeared to be another embodiment of man's consciousness that wishes for death. And suffice to say, I had my own reason to witness its end.
Your own reason, huh?
That is correct.
I don't really get it, but she probably means that she came to witness Hino Kagetsuchi's end. It's fine since it's over now, but couldn't she have at least helped out a bit? Not that I'd ever say anything like that to her face. I've heard before that Elizabeth has her own wish, that trying to grant it was why she left the room. Maybe she's cooperating with us in her own way.
By the by, you. This tower will disappear momentarily.
Huh?
That's right, I completely forgot about that. This tower is a transient thing that appeared in the red fog. And so now that the fog's gone, this place will go back to its usual self. Yasogami
Can I
High.
ask a favor, Elizabeth?
A favor? Depending on what you ask, I'll have to demand payment.
I'm not sure about that. But can you please send all my friends in this tower somewhere safe?
Haha. If that is all you ask, it's as easy to grant as having an orange at a kotatsu.
You've actually used a kotatsu?
No, it was merely a figure of speech. I've never seen a kotatsu. Very well.
Goodness.
I will transport your friends to somewhere safe as you wish. Oh, where would this somewhere safe be? Ah, yes, the perfect place has occurred to me. I shall send you all there.
I wish she wouldn't decide things like this on her own. It'd be nice if she'd just tell me where she's going to send us. She's sending you to the moon. Before I can ask her, she raises a hand and my vision fills with such brightness that I forget to argue. Wait, where is she sending us?
Well then, you. Hasta la vista, baby. Until the day we meet again. Farewell.
Investigation complete. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The light slowly dims and my vision returns. I am indeed standing in a safe place. The studio and the TV world. It's a relief to look around and see everyone else here too. They all look confused as to what happened, but when I approach them, they break into a smile and congratulate me on the victory. You know, seeing everyone in one place like this, we've got quite the crowd together.
Well done, Narukami. I'm sorry for the trouble we caused.
No, we owe you too. Thank you for stopping the shadows.
Akihiko comes up from behind me and nudges my shoulder. When I look towards him, he smirks in that dauntless
Wish
way.
I could have gone to the top myself, but I'll let you take the glory this time.
Thank you, Akihiko-san.
I hear a fuss then and look toward the exit from this world at the center of the studio. Everyone is gathered around the stacked up TVs, wondering what this is all about. we head over.
Like I keep saying, this is my world. You have to go through this TV to get out to your world, Junpei.
Huh? We go through a TV to get out of the TV? Come on, Blue Daruma, quit kidding around.
It's for real. But, now that you mention it, that is kind of weird, isn't it? Going into a TV leads you out of the TV?
Jeez, what are you making it all complicated for? It's fine. The TVs are connected. These things only get confusing because you overthink them.
I don't believe this. Look, you just gotta show him.
It seems that Teddy and the others are trying to explain about the TV world to the shadow operatives we just met today. Yukari and Ken seem to understand, but Junpei just isn't getting it. And Teddy and Yosuke are having a hard time explaining it to him. Then again, Junpei might be too distracted with the shock of seeing Kanji sticking his hand into a TV right next to him.
Dude, what are you doing?
Whoa, crap!
Kanji quickly pulls out of the TV and stumbles backwards. Unfortunately, right behind them were Teddy and Junpei watching a little too closely.
No!
The back of Kanji's head hits Teddy's face. The back of Teddy's head directly hits Junpei's face. The force of the hit causes Junpei to go rolling all the way to the edge of the studio. I wonder if he's okay.
Stupid Kanji, that hurt. Don't you know the saying, a head in motion tends to stay in motion?
Shut up! It's your fault for rubbernecking! When I stuck my head out, I saw a security guard making the rounds. Huh?
Junpei, why are you sleeping on the floor? And just when we were trying to explain things to you.
Teddy, that's not right. If I had to pick sides, I'd say Junpei was clearly the victim right now.
Hey, wait a sec. Kanji-kun, did you just say there was a guard out there?
Huh? Yeah. So?
Then the town's back to normal. The people who disappeared must be safe now, right?
Ooh, that's right! Good job, Junpei. You did great!
I'm not sure what I had to do with it.
All right, it finally feels like we won. We saved the town our very own selves.
We did it!
A cheer erupts from all my friends from the investigation team at once. Seeing us in high spirits, the shadow operatives also come forward and join us as we congratulate each other on a brave fight. I'm so glad I was able to protect my friends. I sense someone looking at me, and when I turn around I see a figure watching us from a distance. That red hair, the uniform jacket tied around his waist, the sword in each hand, that
show.
Everyone turns around at this and tenses up, but Sho doesn't say anything. He just points the tip of the blade he's holding at me. He must mean he'll come challenge me to a fight again someday.
Come at us however many times you want, but next time we'll fight one-on-one, fair and square.
For a brief instant, it looks like Sho's mouth forms a smile. It doesn't last long though, because he turns to run away and quickly disappears. Was I seeing things? No, I doubt it.
Boy. So he survived.
Yes.
Regrettably, he is a serious criminal who tried to destroy the world. We cannot leave him be.
I understand.
But I won't be so stubborn this time. I ask that you all cooperate with us in capturing Minazuki.
I'm honestly surprised at this. After the P1 Grand Prix came to a close, Mitsuru clearly told us not to get involved any further and rejected all our offers to help. I understand that she did it so as not to drag us into anything dangerous, but we decided to save Sho. Mitsuru must have come to understand our feelings and included us in the search for him. Sho's never had a chance to interact with people. He has no idea how. So we'll fight with him as many times as it takes, explaining our true feelings to him each time. We'll do it over and over until it sinks in what it means to get involved with people. As long as Sho keeps trying for us, I'll answer him with all my strength. So in a way, my answer is already decided.
Yes, of course.
With that, the members of the investigation team who seem to have been listening chime in from behind me.
Leave it to me. My persona's gotten real strong. I'll find that show in no time so Senpai can breathe easier.
That reminds me, that dude was wearing our uniform. I guess we should start by beating the crap out of everyone at school?
No.
No violence yet, Kanji-kun. An investigation must be carried out based on thorough examination and confirmed evidence.
Was he wearing our uniform? I didn't notice at all.
I remember Minnie's smell, too. He can run, but he can't hide from Teddy's nose.
Dude, will you stop giving everyone and everything those weird nicknames?
Does your nose even work anymore? You've been sneezing this whole time.
No, I haven't. That was because of the red fog. It was filled with a terrible curse and...
Curses don't exist. Although given what Kagutsuchi was after, I suppose it did have an effect of that sort in truth.
Why are we so scatterbrained? Can't you guys stay on one topic for 10 seconds?
Oh, sheesh.
Good, it's like always. I can't help but smile and join in with everyone. I'm not alone, even if it turns out I have to fight. Show again, and my friends and I will handle it. We're the investigation team after all. It's only natural. It's only natural. It's only natural. When we return from the TV world, an utterly mundane world is waiting for us. As we stand around in the quiet dawn at June nest before it opens, Yosuke looks around at the eyebrow-raising outfits of the shadow operatives. I think I'll not tell anyone about him, sighing. Thank goodness we came out at this hour. Then again, I'm at a loss for what to do when we go to Yasogami High. Closed for a holiday, we just see Mitsuru off, and a pitch-black military helicopter lands on the grounds. After seeing them all off, we return to the empty pre-dawn food court and take our usual seats.
Sitting here makes it feel like I'm really back.
Indeed. It seems that for now, the case is closed.
Man, that guy sure gave us some grief. Wasn't the world on the brink of ending?
Mm-hmm. Although, I felt a bit sorry for him.
Huh? For who?
You can't even figure that out? She's talking about how Sho probably didn't want to turn out that way.
Yeah, he's a really clumsy kid. I keep thinking about how similar I was, you know?
According to Mitsuru-san, ever since Ikutsuki abandoned Sho, he was left for dead in the hospital's care. I surmise that is where he learned of Ikutsuki's death, and later heard this plan's proposal from Minazuki.
That reminds me, that thing that showed up at the end. Hino Kagutsuchi, right? What was that thing really?
Yeah, it said it was born when this town was enshrouded in fog.
Elizabeth already told you what it was, Narukami. Just relay the information.
And that's not all. It was all over my fuzzy head, but what was that collective will of so-and-so part about?
I guess it was formed from the hearts of people who only think about themselves, never caring what happens to others.
Yeah, when the fog covered this town last time, the hearts of people who only cared about their own safety gathered and formed that Hino Kagutsuchi.
That's a sad way to be. I wonder why some people think like that.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it except to do our best. By the way, partner.
Yeah?
Did you see Adachi up there? What happened to him in the end?
No way! Adachi-san?
That bastard was here?
Oh yeah, I hadn't told everyone yet. By the time I turned around after defeating Hino Kagutsuchi, Adachi was nowhere to be seen, but...
Don't worry about him. He'll obey the rules.
No one asked any more questions after that. None of us say as much, but there's a strange kind of trust we have about Adachi, who told us he'd obey the rules of this world. And in this case at least, Adachi was true to his word.
All right then, let's go home. But man, some long holiday this turned out to be.
Seriously, Yukun came to visit and we didn't get to talk at all. Oh well. But now that it's all over, I think I had fun.
Yuki-chan, have you turned to violence?
She's always been to violence!
Thinking back on it, I did see some dangerously scary faces from you.
Teddy, would you like to see me angry?
There! That's exactly what I'm talking about!
I somewhat understand what Yukiko-senpai means. Despite the lost time, we've gathered as a group again. I'm glad for that much.
We all silently nod in agreement to this. Once the day is over, we'll return to our normal lives and walk our own paths. Even then, someday, no matter when it may be.
Yosuke-senpai, I'm hungry. Can't we go grab a bite yet?
Oh, meat sounds great right now. You'll scale treat, of course.
I'm not treating anyone. The store's not even open. Stop trying to make me treat you guys every time.
Things really haven't changed at all. Oh, Senpai, look!
I look to where Rise's pointing and see the sun starting to rise from far beyond the town. Those thick thunderclouds that had covered Inaba yesterday seem to have disappeared along with the fog.
Let's go, everyone.
It's gonna be some nice weather in Inaba today. Nice. Alright, so where's episode of Dachi at? Where's episode of Dachi at? Do I have to do... Huh. Oh! Oh, this is new! And just like that, the long holiday is almost over. We're on our way to the station. I said I didn't need anyone to see me off, but since I didn't get much time to relax, deep down I was happy to spend a little more time with everyone. As we get closer to the station, a familiar figure comes walking up from ahead. As we're about to pass each other, she speaks to me. Marie.
Thanks for your hard work.
Yeah, same to you.
It's not like I really did anything. I was getting my butt handed to me and you weren't around. Like, that was fun.
You were keeping Dojima-san and everyone else safe, weren't you? That was a huge help.
Stupid no-tech love machine. You're being too honest with me. Stupid.
Marie blushes, somewhat embarrassed. But she was protecting this town from the worst of Hino Kagatsuchi's effects. That must have been extremely hard on her.
Hey, this town, do you like it?
Huh? Yeah, I love it.
Go home already. Get out of here and come back soon, jerk.
That was an even bigger outburst than usual. I wanted to express my thanks to her more, but... well, seeing her in good spirits again relieves me. I'm sure she'll continue to watch over everyone in this town. As I watch her run off, I hurry and catch up to my friends who've gone on ahead. When we reach the platform, Dojima, who was already here, hands me my belongings.
Thanks for bringing my things all the way here.
Don't worry about it. Man, you seem pretty busy. So, if you're headed back, does that mean things are settled?
Yeah.
There's a hint of reproach in Dojima's eyes. A detective's intuition is an impressive thing. I can tell he still trusts me, since he's stopping short of grilling me for details. I just wish he'd stop with that drill-like stare.
Yes. Take some more time off the next time you come. She seemed pretty lonely.
Nanako looks away sadly as Dojima pushes her forward. She's pouting a little. Nanako, I really feel bad that I couldn't spend more time with her.
Oh, Yukon, it's almost time.
Well then, time to disband the investigation team for real this time.
I feel a little down when you actually come out and say it like that.
Yes, but disbanding means that the case has been solved. We should take pride in that, at least.
Investigation team?
Oh, crap! Chie's dog went missing, so...
Huh? Really? If you had told me, I
Teddy!
would have help in a jiffy.
Where are you falling for that? Just stay quiet.
That's not fair. I wanted to help too.
I'm sorry, Nanako. I'll be back in the summer.
Really?
Aww.
Whoa, for reals?
You're gonna stay the whole summer, right?
Oh,
Yay! That's more than a month! We could do anything then!
Let's see, the summer festival? Going swimming in the ocean? Ooh, and the fireworks show!
Show how we've gotten sidetracked to the subject of me staying here for my whole summer vacation. I actually hadn't decided how long I'll be here then. In spite of myself, I glanced towards Dojima.
We wouldn't mind at all. Nanako would love to have you around.
Yay!
The train will be arriving shortly. Please step behind the white lines for your safety.
Big bro!
As I lift my luggage, Nanako rushes over to hug me. She was pouting before, but it looks like her sadness has reached its limits.
I don't want you to leave. I want to play with you too.
Nanako.
You really didn't get to spend much time with her.
Nana-chan, I'll play with you.
I know, Nanako-chan, come over to my place. We have a dog.
No, I want Big Bro.
Screw y'all, I ain't worried about y'all. I want Narukami.
Nanako, If you keep saying such selfish things, I'll tell you a scary story before bed.
Oh, snap. Dojima, chill out. Nanako freezes for a moment with a sudden jolt before reluctantly letting me go. Dojima, I'm not sure that's a good way to keep her in line.
I'll have more time over the summer vacation, Nanako. We can play more then.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know Nanako-chan doesn't like scary stories.
Yeah, if she sees a scary story on TV before bed, she can't go to the bathroom by herself. I'm the one who gets woken up in the middle of the night.
Dad!
Sorry.
Jeez, we're through, Dad.
Whoa! Nanako, tired of being teased so much, rushes into the train, even though the departure bell is already ringing. That was not good timing.
Nanako!
I chase after Nanako and rush into the train just as the door closes behind me. Dojima and my friends are left behind on the platform with dumbfounded expressions. As the scenery begins to slowly move, they all start chasing after our train. Nanako looks back and forth between me and the others outside and seems a bit panicked. I grin and then look inside the train for a seat we can both sit down. That's one way to end.
Broken? Eaten? Why the hell does it keep changing like that? Break? What is it, a car? I don't even have any brothers named Ken!
What are you on about?
Oh my! Are you studying English? It must be a cold day in hell.
You old hag! I'm trying to study here, so quit making fun of me!
My. He's embarrassed.
Damn, my mom looks so happy. I ain't doing this because I want to. I ignore her and turn back to the study aid thing.
Oh, that's right. There's something I wanted to ask you.
Well, what is it? Quit bothering me. I just hurry up and ask already.
Well, our dyes seem to be running out much faster lately. Do you know anything about that?
I get all flustered at her sudden question.
How should I know? Maybe we had a burglar or something.
Oh my. A burglar who only steals dyes?
Like I said, how should I know? You're probably just imagining it anyway.
Is that so?
Oh, Lord.
How odd.
Man, she's weirdly sharp about this stuff. I can't let her figure it out yet. She can't know that I'm thinking about the family business and all. My senpais are third years now, so it's only natural that they talk now and then about our plans for the future. And I've been giving it some thought myself, so I decided to start training in secret, like stuff about dying. Oh, what's the studying for? Well, that's part of my plan too.
I just remembered. That navy blue handkerchief I washed yesterday had an odd unevenness to its coloring.
What? Like how? That handkerchief was my best work lately and...
Wait, the one I washed was a white handkerchief. Ah, the ravages of age. I keep misremembering things.
You old hag!
Ma leaves, chuckling all the while. That old hag, she knew! Feeling embarrassed by my secret training getting out, I take a break from studying and pick up one of the dyed goods out in the store.
The color just isn't the same.
I compare it to the fabric I dyed for my mascot plushie. I didn't notice until I actually worked with dyes on my own, but Ma's dyeing goods is really something else. How did she get the dyes to do that? I catch myself sighing and shake the cobwebs out of my head. Yu's gone back to the city and my other senpai probably leaving town next year too, according to their post-grad plans. Rise and Naoto too. Even now, they're away from Inaba more than they're here. To be honest, it's sad to see us all go our separate— this fucking controller! It's sad to see us all go our separate ways, but the funny thing is, I don't feel as nervous about it as I did. Maybe it's because I found a goal I can be proud of. And that goal is to become a pro craftsman, spreading my dyed goods across the world. To do that, and my friends who leave Inaba won't be lonely no matter where in the world they end up. But first I gotta get better at dyeing, and I gotta learn to speak English too. With new resolve, I look up the Tatsumi Textile shop curtain. Seeing those vibrant, perfectly dyed colors, I can't help but feel a wicked laugh rising up in me.
I ain't giving up, goddammit!
That's kanji. Where is this? Amagi-in.
Excuse me.
As I'm picking up the empty place from the parlor, which is as lively as usual, a guest beckons me over.
Whoa, you're a high school girl and a manager? That's awesome. Hey, could you wash my back later?
No!
Sir, please don't joke like that.
Well, I might consider it if you held a party here every day for the next year.
Really? I'll take you up on that.
Thank you for your patronage. Of course, I must ask that you pay for everything up front.
Huh?
While the guest is stunned, I exit the parlor. Even people like him are important guests. It would be easy to lash out, but I'm starting to learn lately that there are other ways to deal with them.
Yuki-chan, are you okay? Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
Don't worry. I'll make sure to lean on you and the others if I'm ever feeling stressed. Please help me out if that happens.
Really? You've gotten so dependable all of a sudden.
I can't help but smile a little at the waitress's delight. The reason I'm able to try my best like this isn't because of my strength alone. It's more that I want to keep pushing myself further because I have people who depend on me. And I think it's because of that case that I'm thinking this way now. I've made my decision to take over the inn, and everyone is cheering me on. To live up to their expectation, I need to train hard so I won't be a disgrace as the inn's manager. Even when it comes to cooking, I don't have to be as good as the chefs. I just need to be able to make some simple appetizers by myself. As I moved to the corner of the kitchen I was borrowing, I checked the contents of the pot.
I think it's missing a bit of tartness. Maybe I should use yogurt, huh? It
No.
burned? That's odd. I was sure this was how the chefs did it.
No, I doubt that.
Yuki-chan? I smell something burning. Are you okay?
I'm okay. For now.
You're improving as a manager, but I think your progress as a cook is still bumpy.
I can't help but sigh at the waitress's gentle rejection as I stare at the burnt pot. Maybe I should get more people to help taste my food. Please don't. Yeah, I'm not alone, so I'm sure my friends will be eager to help me out. Go ahead and try that if you want to get shot. Chie.
Huh. I'm gonna leave math for later. I gotta start with general ed questions first.
I waved the white flag at the incomprehensible row of numbers and opened up a different book. Sheesh, this one's pretty thick
What is
too.
this? Some kind of old manuscript? Oh, I'm in great shape at least. How come there aren't any practical skills in the primary exam?
I give up at the endless list of formal sentences and plop onto my bed. The comfortable feeling of my pillow slowly lures me to sleep.
So sleepy.
It's no use, I know when I'm beat. The sample questions for the police employment exam are too tough.
I bet Master would totally ace the written exams too. I mean, he'd make it to the top easy.
It's crazy how he actually would. Bro was like, he was like not top of his grade, but he was up there with Mitsuru. Of course, Mitsuru was number 1, but he was up there with her. He was running with her when it came to actually like being smart. And that's crazy to think about, that he was really running. I remember declaring to Akihiko that my dream to be a police officer when I got to see him again during the incident the other day. Why a police officer? It's simple, really. So I can protect everything I care about. Things like my family and friends in this town itself, where I have so many good memories of growing up. Yu's gone back far away to the city, and since Yosuke decided to go to college, he'll eventually leave Inaba too. Rise and Naoto will probably have to do a lot of traveling in their work, and even Yukiko said she might go do some innkeeper training elsewhere. Kanji's supposedly up in the mountains in search of dyes and cooking wood, I think. Wait, that part about cooking wood seems off. Even if we end up separated, it won't change the fact that we can always come back here to Inaba. That's why I'll protect this town. That, I think, is the real strength everyone gave me.
I'm gonna become a police officer, no doubt about it. If Master's at the top, I'll work my way up to his level.
And that's why I can't be bummed out just because I'm stumbling a bit over subjects I'm not so good at. I lightly slap both my cheeks to wake myself up and get a second win, and then I jump out of bed and head back to my desk once more. These sample questions are a tough enemy right now, but the stronger the enemy, the more a true fighter welcomes a challenge. Once I become a police officer, I'll bust up bad guys at crime scenes one after another.
Master, I need to be on the streets, not behind a TV. Ah!
Akihiko, a government official with the police, will be my strict but kind boss. Oh, and I bet if a case comes up, our ace detective Naoto will help us out in the investigation. You and the others will be amazed at how I take care of business. It's kinda embarrassing to think about that though.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best.
That was adorable. That's my girl. Sometime after the Golden Week incident, I was in the drawing room of a certain dummy company in Okina City. To the public, it's merely a small publishing company, but in truth, it's been rented out by public safety to serve as a base of operations for administrative police activities carried out in secret. Though at times I cooperate with them in investigations, I am still an ordinary high school student. Since I'm only an outsider from the police's perspective, it would cause too much of a stir for me to come in contact with public safety at regular police stations. This, in other words, is one of the few places I can be at ease. I've come here a number of times after that case, and grown acquainted with some of the part-time employees. Given my position, it may be dangerous to get too close to public safety, but the relationship is extremely useful as a source of information. The fact that it's a pipeline I established myself undoubtedly gave me greater confidence as well. Upon hearing the details of this case, the man from public safety is lost in thought for some time, but then tells me with some chagrin that the secret inquiry into the Kirijo group is concluded.
What do you mean?
You probably believe that this investigation is about the potential dangers of the Kirijo group. But that's not the truth. It was ordered by top public safety officials who aren't keen on Mitsuru Kirijo's influence. They're trying to find fault with her to rein her in.
Then, were these top officials dissatisfied with my report?
Oh, your report was detailed and accurate, but that was too fair for their liking.
Are you asking me to report a distortion of the truth?
Don't glare like that. The officials used Kirijo's disappearance this time to order an investigation on the Shadow Operative's facility.
Yes, I know about that. I'd heard from my friends.
But these investigation results aren't what those at the top hoped for. If this continues, they may abandon rational judgment in their desperation.
In other words, you think they would begin to suspect me as taking sides with Kirijo?
Yes, but that's not what we hope to see happen. In all honesty, enabling their power struggle has no upside for our organization at all. We are very satisfied with your work. That's why it would be less than ideal if you lost favor with the top officials and became unhireable.
I understand. Though they're all part of public safety, you're saying the top officials and the on-site investigators have different views.
That's the nature of the beast. You have my permission to continue visiting this place from now on. So, I ask that you play along this once.
Permission to continue? So, you leave a thread for me to follow while telling me not to get too involved. A bit self-serving, wouldn't you say?
A harsh assessment. Both the inner truth and the outer veneer matter in society. That's how it is.
I was only joking. I thank you for your generous consideration.
I give a bow and leave the room. When I step outside the building, I see a clear blue sky spreading overhead. I take a seat on the bench that catches my eye. The afternoon sunlight just now beginning to heat up shines down on me. It's been a while since I've had time such as this with nothing pressing to occupy me. The case forced me to think about several things. First, shadow-related incidents are not limited to the Midnight Channel. Second, the Shadow Operatives, the only organization that can counter those threats, are in a politically unstable position. Finally, there may be more powerful remnants of ergo research like show somewhere.
Spares further investigation.
Since I'm both a detective and a persona user, there should be truths that only I can unearth from my unique position. The scope of this investigation will be vast, and I may no longer be able to remain in Inaba. But no matter what kind of physical distance I put between myself and my friends I made here, our hearts will never be apart. Having made my resolution, all I must do is make the first move in my investigation.
It seems I'm about to be very busy.
All right, that must be the place.
A few days after the incident during Golden Week, after coming to Okina City to find what I'm looking for and start walking towards it, I find what I'm looking for. What am I looking for, you ask? The sign for a cram school. See, I decided to go on to college after graduating from high school. I know I'm off to kind of a late start, but that's my fault for ignoring my guidance counseling results.
Thanks to this case, I feel like I'm finally prepared to face my future. It's like I finally made a breakthrough.
A breakthrough?
When I was chatting with you while reflecting on the case, he gave me a puzzled expression when I started talking about this stuff. I told him vaguely about how I couldn't muster up an interest in the future, since we'd all been going our separate ways. Because I'm having so much fun with my friends here and now. I came off a little unfocused because I tried to cram in everything I wanted to say at once, including how this wasn't because I'm unhappy with the way things are.
I kept wondering if there was any way I could spend my time with everyone forever and ever.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized that that's just running from reality.
Mm-hmm. Everything in this world changes, and that's what makes it interesting. These bonds we have will keep changing too, but that doesn't worry me like it used to. No matter how far apart we may be, no matter how different the paths we may take, I rely on everyone, and I want to be someone everyone else can rely on.
That's why, for now, I'm focused on finding a big project that won't bore me until I die. First, I'm gonna go to college and expand my horizons. I guess for how long I thought about it, it's a pretty standard path.
No, I think that's just like you, Yosuke. Isn't the long consideration really the important part?
That's what my partner said after listening to my endless spiel. You might be right. Taking time to consider things must be important too. And so after picking up the application for the cram school and coming back home to Inaba, I'm now taking drastic measures at a Yomen Naido bookstore. In front of me is a shelf of study aid books, and all around me are serious looking guys I'm hesitant to talk to.
I have no idea which ones are any good.
Huh? What are you doing, Yosuke? The shelf with the nurses is over there.
The guys picking out study aid books immediately stare at me as Teddy's voice pierces the quiet of the store. Come on, give me a break. Why did I have to run into Teddy here?
Stay over here for today, thanks.
Oh, you're looking for camouflage. Something to hide your nurses with?
What? Hell no!
Teddy proudly rushes over to the certain corner I always stop by. Feeling everyone's heated stares, I grab Teddy by his collar and make a dash out of the store. Ah, damn it! I wonder if maybe June Ness would get some study aid books in stock. Can't do nothing with Teddy around. Rise? Teddy.
This part seems to be lacking a bit. It should be more showy, extravagant, all out! Hurrah! I feel like I'm on a roll!
I go on decorating with splendid watercolored signs, which gives the impression of the blue summer sky, and shining star decorations too. On top of that, I made the mannequin sexy too, to better fit the summery theme. As I'm nodding at my awesome display, Yosuke's making a beeline right toward me. I bet he's surprised at my utterly perfect displaying skills.
Yosuke, what was that for?
Shut up! What about this is perfect to you? It looks like a midsummer swimsuit sale.
Oh, now that you mention it.
Oh, that's all you can say? Listen, this is supposed to be a section for elegant summer clothes for the early season. So why set up a swimsuit sale, huh? Stop changing things on your own.
Aw, but Sensei will come back once summer comes, right? My mind is already in full summer mode.
You're jumping the gun way too much. Don't drag our store into your shenanigans.
You say that, but aren't you curious too? Don't you want Yuki-chan, Chie-chan, Rise-chan, and Nao-chan to wear these new swimsuits as soon as possible?
Well, sure. But wait, we weren't talking about me.
Oh, I know. When Sensei comes back, let's invite Michan and her friends to the beach!
Mitsuru-san and her friends, huh? Oh, they're regular working folks. I mean, they're a special unit, so I don't think they could just...
Yosuke! The game will end if you give up! Just imagine what they'd all look like in swimsuits!
Oh! Of course there'll be Chie and Yuki and Nao and Rise, and on top of that the beauties of the Shadow Operatives led by the glamorous Mitsuru and the Grand Gathering. Even I can't help but get excited at the thought. Ooh, the look on Yosuke's face means I bet he's gonna get a nosebleed soon. Yosuke sure is easy to read.
Look, that doesn't change the fact that it's way too early for this. Hurry up and get the display how it's supposed to be.
No! I will staunchly protect my paradise!
Your weird paradise has no place in our store! If you don't hurry and fix this, I'm docking your pay!
This is tyranny! Utter totalitarianism!
When did Fuka get all that? I don't remember Fuka having all that.
Well then, let's start from Act 3. Ready? Go!
Look, a white bird. Could it be the same one we saw together last summer?
Who cares about birds right now? If there's something you want to say, then say it.
Please don't be that way. I trusted in you. I believed in our promise that we'd come here on this day. So why did you bring her? I feel like an utter fool.
Rise-chan!
This is trash! Inoue's voice echoes across the quiet rehearsal room. Jeez, I already told him that the rehearsals are a little behind schedule.
Inoue-san, we're still rehearsing here.
Oh, sorry. Please forgive me.
Inoue quickly apologizes and bows to everyone. I bow too, apologizing to the actor I'm rehearsing with, and the director for holding up the rehearsal.
Ichikawa, it's time. You're free to go. Everyone else, take it from the top of that scene.
Huh? But...
Go on or they'll yell at me. The promise was we'd do this without getting in the way of your other work. Though, I mean, your acting was great.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
What do you mean, anything else?
Anything I should work on?
I just told you that your acting was great. You're rushing this too much. Well, I don't know. I guess you need to work on accepting your strengths and trying to build on them? Sure.
Accept my strengths?
That's right. Hey, I take back what I said. Everyone take a 30-minute breather.
That's a good message though. Instead of trying to look at instead of trying to always find where you're weak at and improve that, sometimes you gotta look at where you're strong at and just and make it even stronger. At the director's orders, the tension in the rehearsal room lifts. I grab my towel and bag before hurrying over to where Inoue is, making himself scarce near the entrance.
So what do you need to talk about, Inoue-san?
Oh, right. The response to your TV appearance the other day was amazing. We keep getting tons of calls with more work for you. And that's why we'd really like to set up an actual schedule and put a huge media blitz behind your comeback.
No, I told you that's not what I want. I'm not even close to my peak performance yet.
Huh? But they're all really good deals, you know?
Nope. Don't you remember how we talked this over with the agency? I want to put my schoolwork first right now. Oh, can you bring the car to the front?
My persona grew a lot during Golden Week, though that's because I had help from the Elizabeth lady. Once again, I couldn't express my true self on my own. I need more confidence and a firm footing, so I won't feel lost no matter what I come up against.
Rise-chan, where are we?
I have voice training after this. Come on, you're my manager. Get your act together.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Can you give me a ride? I want to hear about what kind of work came in.
Of course. I'll bring the car around, so wait at the entrance.
After seeing off Inoue, I jogged towards the parking lot and opened up my cell phone. The main wallpaper is a picture of everyone we took at the food court. To make my ideal self a reality, I'll surely have to keep facing up to my weakness. But I'll have help. As long as everyone believes in me, I can overcome these weaknesses as many times as it takes. From the entrance of the studio, I look up to the blue sky. That's a little closer to summer now, and wait for Inoue's car to take me to the next rehearsal. The end. love to see it. Wait. Wait. Oh, this kind of hard. I gotta turn this up. Hey, Adachi. I was gonna say, this doesn't sound like the P4 singer. It's cool, they got both singers with us. That's so cool. Boy.
This program was brought to you by the following sponsors.
That song was a banger. Episode P3. Oh, and episode Adachi. There we go. And here's episode of Dachi. Disturbing the peace. Wow. Alright, but that was episode P4. I hope y'all enjoyed. Peace out. I love y'all. Tap into the next one. It was a banger, bro. Honestly, I can't really say that the story itself was too cool, but it was really enjoyable. You know, like quality-wise, I'm not too sure, but it was really fun to go through episode P4. And I'm really hoping they don't drop the ball on either one of these. I'm really hoping it's the same for these two as well, man. But peace out, I love y'all. Tap into the next one.